Well, try as we may, we cannot recollect when last so many faces made the debut in an Old Firm match. 3 for Celtic, 2 for Rangers. The 3 there for Celtic, Brian Whittaker signed from Partick Thistle, and of course Jim Melrose, brought back from Jimmy Hill's old club, Coventry City. And above all else, young Willie McStay in at centre-half. And now the 2 brothers, in fact, Paul and Willie. Willie 21, Paul 19. And Paul is, in fact, almost a veteran by comparison with Willie, who's been around a long time in the reserves. But this is the highest level for him now. Well, we've been waiting all morning to find out what injury problems had beset John Greig, and there it is, clear as a bell there. The big man, Craig Patterson, is unfit. He doesn't play today. The 2 newcomers, of course, Ali McCoist from Sunderland, signed for $170,000. And the young Glaswegian-born Australian internationalist, there's his back, number 11, David Mitchell, who's already informed his parents in Australia that he's making this marvellous debut in still the most famous club game in the world. And the 189th Old Firm League game gets underway. That is the quickest free kick I think I've seen in an Old Firm match. Roy Aitken with a hand of peace raised. And there's David Syme in action right away. Saw him at Tynecastle last week. He made 5 bookings. Hoping it's a quieter day for him this afternoon. Well, there's a great goal. Ali McCoist, right out the blue, right through the Celtic defence. 27 seconds. And I wonder if that's the quickest goal Rangers have scored for a long time in this match. I don't think the supporters are worried about the statistics at the moment. There he is, Ali McCoist, driving in the net. A beautiful ball by McKinnon. And straight through the Celtic goalkeeper. 1-0. Here's McGarvey. And pushed over by John McClelland. Well, Ali McCoist, I think, has been worried about his scoring touch. But what a way to come back and prove to everybody he's got that kind of ability. Coming from the deep, by the way. Well, can Celtic retaliate quickly? Paul McStay. Fritz goes for it, good tackling. That was McStay who came up. Throw to Celtic. There's McPherson, Clark. Brian Whittaker. First touch in an Old Firm match, and now Tommy Burns. Expect fire and fury. Now there's a brilliant retaliation. A neat gliding move by Celtic. And didn't Burns take that so elegantly? The way he, a kind of half-chip shot. Good goalkeeping goal. Curled by Burns. Russell for Rangers. That's McCoist. Mitchell. Free kick, and I think there may be even the slightest reprimand from the referee for young Willie McStay. That's McPherson. Robin driving forward, beautifully touched in there by Fritz. Russell, there's McKinnon, Clark, and up comes McCoist again. And now that's very interesting. Not only has he scored that goal, but I think he's indicating to those people who debated about where his best position is, that clearly he likes to come in from deep positions like that. The shot went awry, but the intent was there. Melrose, and the return. It is the 1-2s. Well, that's brilliant play, McGarvey! Brilliantly saved! Really, the Rangers' defence was carved up. brilliant clutching save eventually, though. I do think from that position, Frank McGarvey ought to have put it away. What a grit in the play so far, and Russell takes it away neatly, and that was late. Late tackle by Whittaker. Free kick. Rangers playing into a very stiff wind, by the way. Clark, Ryan, free kick. No, referee says in fact that he was pushed. Looks to me as if he'd used his hand, and I think Brian Whittaker concurs with that view. Rocketed off McStay. Redford round the outside. Redford, rather poor ball, but he does get the corner kick out of it. Fritz, not a curling it too much, in fact. Redford again, and that should be the goalkeepers. McKinnon is there, and back goes Russell, and I think the free kick coming right at the edge of the box. Free kick to Celtic. Well, you wouldn't think there was much room for singing and dancing in there, but they were doing it after exactly 27 seconds. But now rather settled down because Celtic stung into retaliation in the most productive and creative way, with the Rangers defence living rather dangerously. Forward goes Aitken, and there's McGarvey down. Aitken with a descent. The equaliser. 8 minutes gone, 1 each, and that Celtic drive and determination has paid off. So many Celtic players in there vying to finish that move off, and the big man moved in, swept it in. 1 each. A quite superb match. Slipping a bit. Put away by McPherson. And you know, the signs were there. The Rangers defence was looking very uncertain at times, despite that marvellous start they had. McGarvey, and in goes Ian Redford. Free kick awarded. Davie Provan to take it. Wants a good curl in that again. That's McStay. McLeod might let fly, and he does. And I think that was bending in towards goal. Seemed to take it with the outside of the foot. It swung in late. Clark. Mitchell, a little bit slow and tentative going in. Gets away with it that time, showing a bit of strength, the lad. Well, I think he did the right thing, trying to go on his own. First real touch we've seen of him. Aitken, Provan, does that so well. Intelligent play by Fritz. Away goes Russell. On towards Mitchell. Pushed it too far. Youngster with Aitken. Oh, it's good play. Just a bit too much. Perfectly legitimate tackle. Certainly showed a bit of skill there in wrong-footing Roy Aitken. Well, there he is. He's already showed in 2 runs a bit of power, and then that neat little shuffle that took Roy Aitken on. So he has the equipment. Wide, and look at all that spare room for Whittaker. McGarvey rising to that splendidly. I mean, look how quickly he took off. Much quicker than the Rangers defender. Sharpened. Wasn't so much the height, just the actual timing. That's McGarvey. Look at the 1-2s again. They're very good at playing that. Frank McGarvey, who for so long has been in the shadow of Charlie Nicholas, he's now released from that and really got to show both the management and the supporters what he's made of. McLeod will let fly, brilliantly saved. And away again, superb stuff. Fritz. It's all very awkward, there's a cavalry charge on here. And there's McKinnon, and that'll be a corner kick. Oh. Now look at the power involved in this. Swept in here. That's brilliant goalkeeping by the veteran. Fritz can't pick it up. This is where Celtic have got the bonus at the moment in midfield. Look at this degree of uncertainty about Rangers midfield play. Very awkward by McCoist, free kick. Very quickly taken. A couple of minutes to the half-time whistle by our watch. Whittaker, bit too obvious in McKinnon. Promptly away. Mitchell comes all the way for it, left to Sandy Clark, shielding the ball well. Whittaker had a very solid game for Celtic. Should be a bit of injury time added on, but we're into the last minute by our watch. And it goes with a very slight-looking ball there, and it's in. No, brilliantly saved. Oh. What an agonising curl the ball had in it there, and I think the very congestion of Rangers players brought that about. That went agonisingly towards the line, and the big Irish goalkeeper swooping back towards it. That happening just as the referee was looking at his watch for half-time. Here's Melrose, beautifully tackled. Bobby Russell, and there is the half-time whistle. A quite astonishing game. That first 15 minutes was absolutely superb. Well, one of the quickest goals I've ever seen in an Old Firm game, scored by the highly talented Ali McCoist. Good play by McKinnon on the right, but it's the sharpness of McCoist that counted. Well, I do think the Celtic goalkeeper blundered badly in allowing a steady shot to go right through him. That's not McCoist's fault, of course, and then Celtic pounding back. And the epitome of the club fighting spirit, Roy Aitken getting that equaliser, but there have been so many superb chances, brilliant saves by McCloy in this game, and of course, right at the very end, that superb diving, swooping save by Pat Bonner. The difference, of course, for Celtic this time is they'll be playing against a very stiff wind indeed. I must say I could go on for some time about the quality of that first half. It was stunning at times. Maybe a little bit too hectic. One wished to be critical to a fault. Mitchell going after it. In goes McCoist. And he tries again, and that's a brilliant save. And that's how dangerous McCoist is. Out of nothing again. I mean, he really had extended Bonner there. Didn't look at all dangerous when he picked it up. Against strength and accuracy. This time the goalkeeper, the matchable. Driven low this time, Danny McGrain behind it, and I think a bit of a push. Now Provan. From time to time, Davie Provan going from the right to the left, switching the play, and he gets a corner. One of the best games I've seen Davie Provan playing was, in fact, in the League Cup final last season. He was man of the match. Really tore the Rangers defence apart. With a little help from my friends. Oh, right off the line, and that just passed Aitken. He's always handy lying at the back. I must say, even though the header was off the line, there didn't seem to be any great pressure on the Rangers defence. Celtic players seemed to stand and watch, hopefully. Then it came back to Aitken. McStay's looking very good. Woolley, I mean. Here's Mitchell. Oh, beautiful play. Now McCoist. Sandy Clark. And a brilliant save by Bonner. Now that was the best concerted move Rangers have had up front in the entire game. The quick shuffling rat-a-tat of passes, the 1-2, and Clark, with the goalkeeper narrowing the angle, decided to go straight with it, and the goalkeeper did very well indeed. That was almost over the line, and it's almost like a rugby scrum. And I think everybody should keep the heat, as they say. And the goalkeeper is protected. Redford, smartly put out, and too much by Clark. A lot of Rangers play going through the front is hitting Sandy Clark, and obviously it's got to be done. The parting of the ball has got to be done with great efficiency, and it's not quite been that. McClellan, oh, an easy ball there by McClellan. Whittaker, Tommy Burns, McGray. Stay. Wants a 1-2 again. Almost gets it, he does. Beautifully round, and there is McCloy. Engineered and almost finished by one of the outstanding players in British football, Paul McStay. Only at the age of 19 too. The way he drove forward, getting the return, the good intelligent running behind the defence, and in fact the referee judged the outcome to be a goal kick. Well, on comes the new Celtic player as well. Melrose off, Brian McClare on, who scored a hat-trick against Celtic and Rangers in the 1 week last season, and who was with the youth team in Mexico. Ball trundling away from Mitchell. Very awkward tackle there. French tries to beyond it. McLeod. Clark. Taken down well by Clark there. Now Redford. Russell on a run. Up comes Dawson. Dawson, as he's done already in this game, simply giving it away. That's a good ball, McGarvey. Up it goes to McLeod. He couldn't get it in. McGarvey goes after that, and it just passed. Great save, in fact, by McKinnon. It's a corner kick. Difficult to see who finally touched the ball, but the referee was much closer than us, and he pointed to the corner spot. That was a great chance for Celtic. Well, there we are, putting them together, looking at the watch, just occasionally. Sandy Clark. McCoist beaten again, just driven forward, and that should be right through to Peter McCloy. McStay just got there. You know, I think the wind's got even stronger than it was at the start of the game, even though it looks fairly sunny out there. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell driving in, and it must be, oh no, just past McCoist. Great interception. A brilliant run by the Australian internationalist. He's got this ability to suddenly lunge his way past the player, which he did, and that was swept back so delicately that all it needed was a touch by McCoist, and it went the wrong side. Dawson. Redford won't get there. That's very casual play by Rangers. That's a good ball, McClare. He's got a lot of players up there, including Burns, and down goes McCloy. And that's been given. It's a goal by McGarvey. 2-1. With 4 minutes remaining. What a scramble in that Rangers defence. A beautiful ball to McClare. Coming from that original slackness, the ball swept across the goal. It looked as if McCloy had got hold of it. It broke clear, and there was McGarvey to finish it off. And I think that should win the game for Celtic. So there are only 2 minutes remaining. Mitchell, McCoist, can't put it away. Russell, and it's just past. Quite amazing miss. And they had the equaliser in their sights there, Rangers. First by McCoist, muffing it, and then eventually Bobby Russell with that header. To Rangers, we are in the final minute. Certainly Rangers refuse to give up. They fought back admirably with so little time remaining. Sandy Clark can't get to it. Here's Dawson. Very slack with that. Here's McGarvey. Seconds away from the final whistle. Celtic still leading. McCloy trying to use the win to the end. Fritz. Here's McKinnon. Might be Rangers' last effort. himself to be boxed in when he really should have been making for goal. Fritz with it, and there it goes, the final whistle. Celtic, who won 3 of the Premier Division games against Rangers and drew 1 last year, have done it again. Rangers have only won once in the Premier Division here, and that late goal by McGarvey. There he is, going off, a very happy man, and I may say